Hey YouTubers, here we go, about to do a water change. I already emptied some of the water off the 10 gallon. We're about to fill it up a little bit here and see what happens. Let's go. Now I'm going to use a filter that I have here to fill up my water. I know exactly where my water is. I have a little blue dot here that indicates exactly where I need to be. Usually I get it pretty right the first time, and yep, the water's temperature is perfect. I was already filling it up before I started recording, so it doesn't take too long for this to happen. But if you guys don't have a system like most reefers do, these guys will do. They do a pretty good job if you keep changing the filters on them. They do a pretty good job of getting the water just how you need it to, for either salt water or fresh water. I use it for both. I use this for both my salt water and fresh water. So here we go. Follow me. So here we are. Once again, these 10 gallon. Now, these little guys come, I believe, defective. The tops, the top of the lights. Every single one I have bought, the lights burn out or they go out. And it's due to the cause that the water, when the level of the water is completely high to the top, where it's supposed to be, and you have bubblers or cleaning splash inside of it, it makes splashes and it fogs up and it makes a lot of bubbles of water. It clouds up the light, makes the light moist, and therefore makes a spark, and it trips the wire. It's a hassle. I've been through it a few times, more than once. So I made up some things to prevent that from happening, and you're about to see it right now. So until I get a new light, apparently, I'm gonna do this into that. I took a little bottle and cut it into a few little different pieces. I'll do a video about this later on, and in case somebody's having the same problem, the same issues that I did. And I think this is working. It's not melting, it's strong enough, it's holding together, and I'm about to fill it up again to the top to see how it goes, so see what happens. So now I filled that up a little more than I wanted to tell you the truth. So I might end up taking out some water from here out, because I'm not sure what it's going to do yet. I haven't tested it out. Do the full scale of the water in it like that. I'm not sure if it's going to float or not. So here, give me 1 second. I'm good. So if I can, here we are. Take some of this water out. So I think it's a little too much. Okay. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. Now let's see if he floats or if he see what happens. Now that I have the water all the way to mostly the top. Oh, look at that. It is sitting on it. The there's actually the bubble sitting on it, but no water is actually going inside of it, which is exactly what I wanted. not been splashing. But it's working out. Might be able to get away and filling it up a little more. Let's try that. Since I see that it's not giving it no problems, let's try a little skill. This is one of the white things you want to make messes. Alright, so we'll try our best to keep it clean, guys. Happy wife, happy life. Here we go. Hello. Looks like it's doing great. I don't see why not. I don't see why that shouldn't work. We're going to take the rest of this water because I think it's still great. I know we siphon a little bit from the bottom tank. But I do a lot of water changes, so it's going to be just fine. Give me a second. I'll be right back. So yeah, we're going to do this the easiest way possible. We're going to move this corner over just a bit. Take a bucket of water, of clean, healthy water. We're just going to put in this puppy out as much as possible. And if we need more, we just go make some more. Not a problem. It looks like that's good. It looks like that's exactly what I needed. Right up to the top. Perfect. I love it when things come together. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Give me 1 second, guys. That's something beautiful. Nice. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get a little closer. So yeah, seems to be working just fine. Let me move this over so we can get a little closer. Alright, so you're gonna see the little bottle sticking out, but no water's going in it. The water that it is reflecting off is actually not penetrating in. So as you can see, nice and dry on the inside. It's keeping all the water away from the light bulb. I mean, I could have made a lot better version of it, smaller probably, so it doesn't be that big and stick out so much, but for the time being it's doing its job. And yes, I do have to clean that filter, so I apologize for that. But these guys are doing great. Sorry for the movement. These guys are doing awesome. I don't know if you guys can see some of the dots already are developing on their body. I'm going to try to find one that you can zoom in a little closer and get a better view of the little dot. Oh, you can see that one right there, don't you? Yeah, there you go. Now these will be my second or third generation, and I got a fourth generation, I think. These might be my third generation, and the fourth generation is on the other tank, which I'll show you guys in a little bit after we finish admiring these beautiful guys right here. Attention seekers, I love it. Okay. I'm gonna move on to the red devils. These at the bottom are my tested cichlids, third generation. These are my red devils, second generation. I'm gonna see if you can zoom into a few of them. This guy right here, he's nice, he's big. Where is he? Yes, there you are. Big Daddy right there. What's going on, big guy? Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Come on, guys. These are my red devils. Fried. This castle. Like little soldiers guarding their castle. Let's take a walk to the big tank real quick and see how Tiny's doing. Hey, say hello, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, say hello. Good boy. That's Brooklyn. So here we are. Everybody's well fed and happy. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. Look at that belly, young man. Huh? Jesus Christ. They eat really good. I feed them well. I keep them nice and fed and happy. Ooh, Mama moves her babies over. As you can see, she has her young fry. She gave birth in the tank again. The red devil got all her babies right here in the corner. Like a big mama and big daddy here protecting them. Look at that. I just witnessed something beautiful. Look at that. I just noticed that the other day. And I forgot about it. And here we are. I'm going to keep the camera as still as possible so you can see what I'm talking about. Those little wiggly things on the floor inside the fish tank, those are her babies. And there's a lot of them. They could lay up to 600 to 800 eggs. And they will protect them. Red devils are very overprotective over their babies. But as you can see, we got the jaguar right above, 10 bars, shark tips.
red tip zebras, sorry, black shark, marble zebra. Not sure if that's a marble zebra or a bumblebee. Of course, my beautiful oh my God, I forgot his name. Jesus Christ, I'll come back to. Oh, my friend Tessa. Yes, my friend Tessa. I had him since he was a little tiny little fry. So far, so good. I got two Jack Dempseys here. I got one is a female male, and that's the male, and I have the female on the other end of the tank. And this guy, he's a hog. He loves attention. Look at the size of these puppy. Look at that. He's beautiful. I have my Jules, which I have. She gave me many babies, many generations. She's gorgeous. My purple rose queen, of course. My green Terra. Her husband also passed away. He was huge. My red Terra. My flower horn. Hey guy, hey big guy. What you doing up there, huh? You hanging out? He's chilling. He's got some good color on him. I don't know if he's a boy or a girl, and I can't really figure it out yet. He hasn't developed the hump on his forehead yet. And I have an Oscar here. I have a lot of Oscars before, but I seem to pass them on to my friends. They're all right. I like them as a species, but I think one or two is cool to have in a tank with the rest of the cichlids. I have a few different placas or placos. I don't know what you guys call them, and particularly there's one in there somewhere, an albino from Japan. So I wish I could find them. There's the female Jack Dempsey. Oh, there he is right there. Don't you look at that. We got lucky. So yes, there he is. He's beautiful. I had him very small too. He's gotten big. I don't know if it's called the needle nose albino. I'm not sure. If you guys know, leave a comment down below. Any suggestions? Now I have this guy here. Anybody can tell me what he is? I don't know what he is. Somebody gave him to me. I don't exactly remember who, but yeah, I had him since he was smaller, and he has gotten bigger too. He's got some good color to him. Got them beautiful yellow or greenish eyes, and then his whole fins are reflecting green, or this reflection of colorful lights, which is awesome. And last but not least, we got the big mama jama. Oh, look at that. We got a little peekaboo view from one of the convicts. The big mama jama. Look at the size of that monster. Tony the tiger. Where you at, baby? There you go. You can't miss me, right? Hey, Tony. If you can see the size of Tony, you know I'm not playing. Tony's looking good. Since we got him in the tank, he's doing well. I'm hoping to move him to a bigger tank with his other friend over here, which is 3 times smaller than him. But I think they'll do great in the tank together. Ooh, look at my flower horn doing this thing. There you go, beautiful. Got some great color on them too. Got some awesome color. Yep. So let's move down to the other babies real quick. Step into the spotlight. Let's do this. Alright, y'all. These are the other babies, the others. Texas cichlids. They're way smaller, which you're gonna get big, so. I like these natural look. of sand in all my tanks, whether they are saltwater or freshwater. I like to have sand in my tank. I don't like gravel as much. It collects a lot of the stuff at the bottom, and I don't know. I think it's easier for me per se that it's to clean sand. I mean, I have the luck to with it, so whatever floats your boat. So here we are again, my friends. Oh, wait a minute. I did want to get back into the saltwater tank because I have to move some of the rocks. Big guy over here. Come on, the OG. You can't be doing that. The OG over here decided to drop some rocks. So what I'm thinking, I'm not sure, is to take out the pink thing, the pink coral and the blue coral, and just leave the rock, and then this fell over here, and then the rocks over here. So when I start fragmenting all over the place, I have enough room. But I'm thinking, at the time being, move that back, put the rocks on again. They moved all the sand from the back, as you can see. It's completely clean, no sand whatsoever. So I will have to move some of the sand completely back and move it to the back. So yeah, we'll do this next time in the next video. Thank you for joining us. ET Aquariums and Connections. ET Aquariums and Connections. Hit like down below. Subscribe. Leave us some comments. We'll get back to you. ET Aquariums and Connections.